Hey everybody, Russ W. Oker, Go Hills TV, powered by JBS, bringing more to the table. Time for our post-match interview, a Hy-Vee Warrior win for our men's Warrior soccer team today over Crowder 3-0. Coach Zach Newton joins me now in our post-match. Coach, first of all, just some opening thoughts, comments on how well you think your team played today.
We started very, very slow in the first half. We were possessing the ball. At moments it was good. At moments it was a little bit sloppy, and that led to a lot of, crowded situations that were dangerous. And then just our possession was good, but just it wasn't leading to anything. It wasn't leading to opportunities going forward. We weren't aggressive enough going forward. Our midfielders, our forwards were dropping in too deep. And then I think as the game went on in the second half, they didn't really make a lot of subs, and we were able to make subs because we had depth off the bench. So I think that just eventually tired them out, stretched them, and eventually that led to us getting some goals in the second half.
Got the first goal off the assist to Malero, then to Redmond, who chipped it up over the goalie's head. Break down that play a little bit, and what you liked about that play.
We were talking about runs in behind and just and getting Danny on the ball to find those passes, and we just needed someone in that 9 role that was just willing to sit and make those runs. And in the first half, Joe did a very good job when we put him into that central role. So we started the second half with him, and as we saw, Danny gets the ball, draws out some defenders, their line's flat, he sees it, he plays it in behind, and Joe makes a good run to get the goal.
And then Malero on the free kick goal, that was, I don't know what kind of sass he put on that thing, but the goalie went one way and the ball was going the other. And we talked about it before, Coach Husak and I, that obviously him getting a free kick there is a dangerous situation for them. And Coach Husak talked about, he can really control a soccer ball. Well, that showed there.
Yeah, no, he's... Danny was a little bit off today. I don't think it was his best game, but he's just, anytime it's a dead ball situation, he's just so clinical. And you just, especially if it's in front, he has a great job. He gets over the ball, good little knuckle ball, and I think the wind definitely helped just move it a little bit. Because you could see the goalkeeper went one way, then went back the other. So, no, it was a good play. It was a good free kick.
Right.
And just he's such an asset to have. And I think that's been a big strength for us, was just but just the ability to have Danny take multiple to be able to score from free kicks, but also our height has helped us. If it's not Danny scoring, we've got the height. We've got Bailey, we've got Sasha, we've got Juan, we've got Diego. We've got a lot of different options that can attack a good free kick in a dangerous area.
Cardenas had some, I thought, did a nice job of setting up his goal with some great footwork.
Yeah, no, Santi's he's a solid play. He's been a great addition to the squad. He's a workhorse. He's another guy that we were a little bit kind of iffy on today based on how his legs were. He's been struggling a little bit with fatigue and illness and injury. So, no, he's just someone that I know that in games he'll always pop in and give a good performance, which makes me happy.
All right, Coach, you get the 3-0 win. Now you're going to go up against Iowa Western on Friday again, and obviously to get the automatic berth out of there, we got to win in a big fashion. But how important is it just to get the win? Because if you don't win by more than 5 goals, you're going to need an at-large bid to the national tournament. Friday feels to me like it's important that we show up ready to go.
Yeah, against Iowa Western at their place, we started super slow. We underestimated them going into the game. We cannot have a start like that. They're going to be a good team. Our guys know that. I think we've learned a lot from that game. But yeah, it's right now they're second in the country. So, and obviously we've dropped down to 4th. So if we were to get a win, even a draw, then that would help us a lot in our ranking situation, and it would help us with an at-large bid. If we lose, we might drop down another space or 2 because of that loss, because there's some teams that haven't lost yet below us, and some teams that only have 1 loss. So getting a second might be a little bit detrimental, and then we have to, we don't want to be in a situation where we have to hope and pray that the teams above us win their districts. Right. we have to make sure that we go in the mindset of okay, well, we could potentially be out if we don't get a result today. Friday. So
absolutely. All right, Coach. Well, congrats on the Hy-Vee Warrior win today. I will before we wrap up. You get the shutout. So defensively, what did you see that you liked? As far as obviously another shutout for Manzano, but defensively as a whole, your assessment of how we played.
I think this definitely was a game that Sasha and Bailey started. They had a rocky start, and I think just putting Vitor and Juan in, Sasha and Bailey are lots more, in my opinion, solid defensively. But Juan and Vittoria are probably our two best ball-playing centre-backs, and just having them in there, being able to move the ball, led to a lot of good situations going forward into that game, which is why we decided to make those changes there. Defensively, I think there's still a bit of improvement that we can do. We're a little bit slow in transitions. We were fortunate enough on the sideline over there where they tried to take a quick throw and the linesman flagged it, and that could have been a dangerous counter situation. And we got early on caught on the ball. Sasha slipped. Thankfully, the guy shanked it, and we were fortunate there because that could have put him 1-0 up. But defensively, we did all right. Still definitely things that we need to work on, because there were situations that had this been maybe Iowa Western or a better team, they would have punished us. So we gotta fix those things before we go into Friday's game.
All right, Coach Newton and the Warriors get the win today. Now it's Friday, 2:00 kickoff, I believe, Friday in Des Moines, in West Des Moines. So let's go Warriors. Final game of the regular season, hoping for an impressive showing against the Reavers of Iowa Western Community College. That's going to do it for us here today with Coach Newton. I'm Russ W. Oker. Go Hills TV, powered by JBS.